Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Kuldeep here, and today we are going to learn about BDD. So BDD stands for Behavior Driven Development, and as a part of today's session we will see like what is BDD, what are the benefits of BDD versus TDD, that is the Test Driven Development, and in the last we will see the BDD testing frameworks. Okay, so friends, this is the whole agenda of today's session. And this BDD is one of the very important question from the interview point of view as well, because you will definitely face few questions related to BDD in any Q interview discussions. Okay. All right. So let's start and see what is this BDD all about. So first, let's try to understand that what is behavior driven development. So basically, this is testing approach derived from the test driven development, and here the tests are based on system behavior. Okay, and how the behavior is defined. So behavior is stated in a very simple English language that is called as the Gherkin language, which describes the business behavior without going into the detail how it is implemented. Okay, so how it helps other people who are involved in any project. So basically, it helps everyone in the project, like business stakeholders, business analysts, QA team members, developers, to understand the feature behavior. And in the most of the cases, the approach in the BDD is followed as given, when, then. Okay, to write the test cases. So let's consider an example that you need to log in on a web page with valid login credentials, and you just need to make sure that it is getting logged in successfully. So if you need to write same thing with the help of given, when, and then, so how we can write it? So we can write in this way, like given user enters valid login credentials on login page. When user clicks on the login button, then the user gets logged in successfully. Okay. So this is the way we can write our test cases. So how this is going to benefit everyone? So basically, as this is written in very plain English language, so anyone, even the people who are from non-technical background, they can easily understand the system behavior here. Okay. So let make this thing much clear, let's try to understand with help of this simple program here. The people who are from the technical background, they can easily understand like what we are doing here. So as you know, like we are launching the Google website here, then we are trying to get the title, and then we are closing the driver here. But the person who was from the non-technical background, they cannot understand what piece of code we have written here. Let's say we write in this way, like when given user launch goal.com, when user checks the page title, then user close the browser. So basically, they don't need to see this detail. Okay, so this is the part of coding. Okay, that needs to be handled separately. But what they will see actually, they will just see these three lines. And as a part of implementation, we definitely need to write this code. But for the business people, only these three lines will be enough to explain that what we are trying to achieve here with respect to this particular test case. Okay. So I hope you got the point what I am trying to explain here. So if we are writing system behavior in very plain language, then it is easy to understand for everyone. Alright. Let's move to the next point. There are many benefits of BDD. I have just put few major benefits of BDD. So first is the improved clarity. As we know that in the BDD, we are using a plain language syntax. So it is easy for business stakeholders to communicate their requirement to the development team, which basically prevents misunderstanding and the miscommunication in understanding individual's need, requirement, and the functionality. Okay, higher test coverage. So as we are focusing more on the behavior of the system applications, which ensures that we are covering all important scenarios. So it helps a lot in reducing the risk of bugs and other issues introduced into the software. Third is the quick feedback. As with the help of BDD, we are getting the faster feedback, which actually helps to reduce the time in identifying the defects and fixing the issues. So it ensures that we are able to deliver software on time and within budget. All right. So these are the few benefits. Obviously, there are many more, but at the higher level, these are the major benefits. Okay. If you talk about the BDD versus TDD, so there are the couple of differences between BDD and TDD. So as we know, like BDD is a development technique which focus more on the software applications behavior. But in case of TDD, we are talking more on the implementation of a feature of a software application. And in the BDD, the participants are developers, customers, QA. But in case of TDD, mostly the participants are developers. Here the main focus on system requirement, and in the TDD, the focus is more on the unit testing. For the BDD, we are using the plain simple English language to write the system behavior or the test scenarios. So that is known as Gherkin language. But in the TDD, it is similar to one of the feature development language that can be anything like Java, C Sharp. Okay, so let's move to the next point. Next point is the example of BDD testing framework. So there are a couple of testing frameworks that are used to follow the BDD approach. First is the Cucumber. The very important thing is that we need to understand here, never ever say that Cucumber is BDD. Okay, Cucumber is not BDD. So BDD is a testing approach and Cucumber is a tool that supports that approach. Okay, same thing I have explained here. So Cucumber is one of the most popular BDD testing framework, originally written in the Ruby programming language. Now it supports a variety of the different programming languages like Java, JavaScript. Then there is Quantum. It is an open source tool that is designed by Perfecto. Another one is SpecFlow. So SpecFlow, open source testing framework for the .NET application. JBehave. So JBehave is a leading BDD framework for Java and other JVM languages such as Ruby, Kotlin, and Scala. And another is CodeInspection. So CodeInspection is a popular BDD framework for PHP used for unit testing, API testing, and the BDD testing. Okay, so these are a couple of the testing frameworks, okay, which we are used to achieve this BDD testing approach. And Cucumber is one of the famous one, as it is open source and it provides a lot of capabilities, which is enough to cover any kind of test cases or the test scenarios and the testing. Alright friends, so that's it for today's video. I hope it is helpful. So thank you for watching my videos. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.